Welcome to a long-awaited showdown. You don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome to the home of the BYU Cougars, Lavelle Edwards Stadium in Provo, Utah. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Utah Utes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the BYU Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. And the Utes will kick this away to get us going. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Offense operating from the pistol. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Contact as he threw it. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. Play action, looking to throw. Dump off, caught by the running back. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on 3rd down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
They'll kick it away here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Quarterback keeps the football. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Back to throw. It's St. Clair. The pocket breaking down. Trying to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there. And now it's a fourth down call.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the first down, but he gave him a shot. I think he'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
The Utes will have to kick it away. That's the first punt today for the offense. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Out of the shotgun, will hand it off. Past the 25. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Oh, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on, gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice gain.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Gets hauled in here over the middle. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. It always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He dumps it off to the tight end. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, good push up front here. This back, I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. As the first down is still going. You make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Well, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. On the move now. Catch made on the right side. And heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
There's a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And the Cougars trying to cash in here in the red zone. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, BYU. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and he reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Utes offense takes the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Boy, when you can rip off a huge gain like that on a touch pass, it forces the defense to be more cognizant of the pre-snap motion to the edges. Now the pre-snap motion calls should keep that second-level defenders guessing.
Play action here on first down. Looking to scramble. He breaks free. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
What a great play by the quarterback here. Everybody is blanketed in man coverage, so instead of forcing the ball, he just tucks it and takes off. Heads-up play to pick up a bunch of yards.
Gonna run it. It's Booth. The ball is loose in the backfield. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
That is just a
He was definitely down, so if they don't review it, you should toss
in
the
a
challenge.
game, and he immediately fumbles. I hope that's not it for him today.
Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The receiver makes the catch. Powering through the defender. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. First and 10 now for the offense. Movement here from the tight end. They'll run it here. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. Heads up, first snap in the red zone on this drive. Looking to pass here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Can they convert on third down and keep this drive rolling? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He throws it away there, avoiding a mistake on third down, and now a fourth down decision coming up.
Really good decision here by the quarterback. He ran through his primary target, wasn't there, threw it away to prevent the sack and keep them in field goal range. Smart play.
And the Cougars will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Brigham Young.
Right, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
With the PHC, they take a 14-0 lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. He escapes the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41. BYU has the lead here, Kirk. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Ball handed off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Here's a target, and it's complete. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
This isn't the most flashy play, but it's effective. A slant play coming out of the slot. It's a quick hitter against this defense.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Quick throw to the left. Got a man open, hits him right in stride. He make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Here's the option play. Pitch to the back. Brought down quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Second down, we're going to throw it. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I talk a lot about defensive ends arguably being some of the best athletes on the field. Here's an example of a guy that's just too quick off the edge for the offensive line to be able to contain. He got in there in a heartbeat and came up with that sack.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. Well, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up 4th down now.
Boy, not only do they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
It's 4th down and a long way to go, but they're going to go for it. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He makes the grab. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker.
What a conversion here by this offense. You know, the ball was thrown short of the 1st down marker. Shows you the trust this quarterback has in this receiver. Makes the catch, and then a great effort there to pick up the yards after the catch for the 1st down.
And the Utes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Looking to throw it again. The pass rush closing in. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down. So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. Trying to connect from 40 yards out. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
No, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Handoff in a single back formation. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it now. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the 1st down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Off the play fake on 1st down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
The short completion of the tight end. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Now it's 2nd down here. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
How many 1st downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Running through the tackle. Touchdown, BYU. He would not be stopped.
Man, I'd love to see backs with this kind of lower body strength, just shedding arm tackles until finally being rewarded by getting into the end zone with that touchdown.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The Utes come to the line in the hurry up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Hits the running back in the flat. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Scanning the field. It's St. Clair. Bringing pressure. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Juke, tremendous toughness here. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Utah. Way too much speed on that play.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. And they're trying to punch it in here. The 2-point conversion is good. Cuts the lead down to 10. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he fields it inside the 15. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Tight end makes the grab. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That pass is caught. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, they're still leading by 10. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Cougars will kick this away to get the second half going. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Utah offense takes the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. To the air, it's St. Clair. Looks like he's going to run it.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Physical run earns the first down.
What a great job
No,
to be able to establish some rhythm
we
to
usually
an
wore
offense.
the
When you can
blue
run the
versus
football
red,
like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to
wear
run,
the white.
you can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
First down here for this offense. They'll try the option play here. Pitches to the back. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Snags the quick throw. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. Short connection to the tight end here. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Here's a throw underneath to the back. Breaks loose at the 40. Now here he goes. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
And the Utes will line up on 1st and 10. Looking to chuck it again. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Utes. Look out. Whole different game now. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lewis. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. A draw to the back. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Hey, how about the quarterback here with his eyes downfield, selling the pass to open that play up? But man, offensive line, really good job of selling and then getting upfield to that second level to be able to pick up some key blocks.
So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks into the clear. Past the 10. Touchdown, Brigham Young. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
I love to watch this offense. It's one thing to study the film, but to watch these guys in person, you saw it in the first half, seemed to score at every possession. And here they are coming out to start the second half with another touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Utah offense takes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Breaks free. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Handoff to the single back. And it'll be Smolder right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. To throw, it's St. Clair. Running back grabs it on the screen. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Utah, as they come roaring back now.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Pressure is coming. Bring the pressure, and down he goes.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Backed up 2nd and long at the 17. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And now the defense able to bring him down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Third down upcoming after that completion. And here's the handoff. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Trying for a 4th down completion. Grabbed by the receiver. They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the 1st down.
BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big 1st half, and he's already at it again.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Sixth play of the drive coming up. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Send the back in motion. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. This BYU offense is quickly moving down the field. And looking to throw now on first down. On the move now. Trying to create here on the move. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you'd want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
They'll try a pass here, and the receiver's got it. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
This drive has already taken more than 3 minutes off the clock as they come up on second down. They're going to run it. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situations, much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Third and short now on the 10th play of this drive. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
And the Utah offense takes the field. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. And they'll give it to the back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Second down after that previous play. To the air, it's St. Clair. Caught in the flat by the running back. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. He finds some space. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him move his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw it on first down. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. The Utes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
One thing I love about this back, is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? He keeps it on a design run. And the Utes are looking to keep this drive going.
And that's what I love about college football. You get these quarterbacks who can throw it, but also have the ability to run it. We've seen it all game long. He goes over 100 yards with that carry here.
This is becoming a productive drive, a 1st down at the 47. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Dropping back. It's St. Clair. Looking right. This one caught. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. The Utes getting set on 1st and 10. And now the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Short pass finds the tight end. He's stopped, and he gets a 1st down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that 1st down.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Throw to the running back in the flat. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. That's a design quarterback keeper. Defense stuffs it right there. No gain. 4th down coming up. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Touchdown, Utes. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Great job here by this quarterback on this read. I thought he might try to get the ball to the receivers. Instead, he sees the matchup that he wants, finds that big tight end, and they get the go-ahead score here late in the game.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's got it inside the 15. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Okay, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. First down, looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Pitch made across the middle by the running back. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. From the gun, he looks for an open man. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. And it's the defense stopping the clock now with 14 seconds remaining. BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The tight end has got it. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looking for a receiver. Throwing for his running back. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
And a great game comes down to this. Time for one final play, and they've got to get it in the end zone for the score with a shot to win the game.
Marathon drive, the 11th play, and they face a 3rd and short. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, BYU. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Chris, what a drive by this offense to put the go-ahead score up with under 10 seconds to go. You know, as a quarterback, you hope for opportunities like this, and this offense and the quarterback delivers in a big way.
That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.